Spicy, tangy, and fully loaded with a whole bunch of fresh herbs. Who says you can't make friends with salad? You'll be making besties in no time when you're serving my version of a Thai roasted cauliflower Laab salad. Okay friends, the secret to a really good Thai Laab salad is the sticky rice. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that. Maybe if you've been watching my channel for a while, you might know that. And that reminds me, hey, if you'd like to get notifications on new recipes, be the first to watch, please hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell so you always know when I've got new delicious stuff coming out. Anyway, back to this recipe. Sticky rice, glutinous rice, not the sweet kind, just look for sticky or glutinous rice, and that looks like this one here. And we're going to turn this into a really beautiful toasted powder. That roasted toasted rice flavor and texture is what gives you the really classic Thai Laab salad. So there you go. You want like a good little pinch here, a good big pinch. Is a pinch big or little? Anyway, you want about a tablespoon. And the reason I was on at you about the sticky rice part or the glutinous rice part is that this particular type of rice seems to toast and grind a lot easier than a raw jasmine rice or a long grain rice. But at a pinch, if you can't get the sticky rice, try it out with some regular jasmine or long grain rice. The deal is here, you want to be toasting these grains until we get a really lovely golden color. Okay, so the grains themselves will tell you when they're ready because you'll start to smell like toasty popcorn kind of stuff going on. And look at that really lovely, beautiful dark color. Okay, we want to grind these up. Actually, it's this fragrance to me, this smell of the toastiness that kind of gives me that Laab salad kind of feeling. Okay, so this is the kind of situation that you're after, really nice and fine. And we'll just set that aside until a bit later. Now, onto the cauliflower. So, I hate mess, as you guys know. I hate cleaning things up. So I like to cut my cauliflower in a way that is gonna give us the least amount of mess. Take these leaves off. And what you wanna do here is like a cut and break kind of scenario. So get in here with your knife and then break that open. And just keep going, kind of slicing a little bit and then breaking the florets off. And that way, without slicing all the way through that sort of flowery end of the floret, that way you're not getting too much mess everywhere. Now some of these bits of stem and some of those tender green leaves, they're okay to chuck in there as well. Okay, so there we go. We have our beautiful tray of cauliflower and hardly any mess on our cutting board. Thank you. I really am all about the dishes. Okay, now a couple of other additions here. I just need some oil. Just a regular vegetable oil is fine. I like vegetable here instead of olive oil just so I get a really neutral flavor without too much of that kind of olive flavor. And then some salt. Give that a really good mix. Spread that out. Now pop this into a really hot oven, about 45 minutes or until you've got a lovely, beautiful, dark, charry kind of situation going on. So while the cauliflower is doing its thing, let's get on to the dressing. All right, now start off with some fish sauce. And I'm using some palm sugar here. If you can't get a hold of palm sugar, a mix of brown and white is totally fine as well. And some lime juice. And some chili powder. So in Thailand, if you are eating this, it is like fire hot, like pure, burning, furious kind of fire. You can obviously tailor it to the way you like it, but I obviously like it really hot. So I'm going in with a whole bunch of chili powder here. And then just give that a mix. And now the final thing you want to add in here is some of your toasted rice powder. So what I like to do is kind of add almost half or just over half of the rice powder into the dressing, and then I save some of the powder to sprinkle on at the end. Oh, that roasted cauliflower smell, I love it. All right, have a look at our little friends here. Beautiful color. And I really love that kind of charred flavor because typically Laab salad is made with meat, and I don't know, it kind of gives it a bit of a meatiness about it. I want to get all of this into a bowl. And you also want to add in here some shallots. So these are more like the French style of shallot or eschalot. In Thailand, if I was in Thailand, which I usually am, but at the moment I'm in Australia, in Thailand you would have the really small little eschalots. You could also use red onion here as well at a pinch. So a few options for you there. Now you kind of want this chunky, so just through the center and then nice little chunks. Now the other key flavor for a Thai Laab salad are the herbs. So let's go in here with some coriander and some spring onion. And the really important herb here, even if you don't have the spring onion and the coriander, you can still get away with just the mint. It's the mint here that you really want to pop. So lots and lots of mint. Now we go in with our dressing. And be generous here. So this salad really should almost like punch you in the face the second you start eating it. You should get a hit of saltiness and spiciness and then that kind of lime tang. I'm just gonna sprinkle over a little bit more of that roasted rice powder and just give that a mix. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this right now. Honestly, to me, it's like the smell of Thailand. Now, if you're serving this in the traditional way, you have a little bit of cabbage, some of these beans. In Thailand, you would use snake beans, but I've just got green beans here. The idea here is that you have something to cool down your palate in between the spicy mouthfuls. Let's pop that salad out. So there you go, friends. This is a classic Thai Laab salad, a little twist though with the roasted cauliflower. And you know, even if you are a staunch meat eater, you are still going to love this. I guarantee it. Can I guarantee that? I don't know, but I am. I'm gonna guarantee it. Let's get in here anyway. That smell. Yum. Okay, there's like this massive amount of spiciness, saltiness, tanginess, all the things, and then you want a little bit of this to cool down. That's literally Thailand on a plate for me. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks, guys.